What's going on with you, my fellow vapors? Welcome to Chris 2A Gear Reviews, where we do a little bit of everything. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a real quick comparison of the Geek Vape Zeus tank, which I just wasted $35 on buying yesterday, and the Valyrian 3 tank, which I just went and purchased for $55 today. Now, it's important to mention that this is not my first time with the Valyrian tank. I just had a Valyrian tank that I got back in November of 2022. Let me show you a screenshot. So as you can see, I've had the Valyrian 3 tank. Loved that tank. Loved it. The best vape tank that you can actually spend your money on. And the only thing that failed on that tank was this right here. This portion right here. You see how that's like spring loaded? After almost close to 2 years, that part failed and it wasn't catching and latching and keeping the top closed. If I had a suggestion for UL, that's who actually makes this Valyrian tank, a company called UL. When you come out with the Gen 4 version of this, just give me a twist top like this. Because that's literally the only bad thing that you can say about this tank is that eventually this is going to fail. When it's going to fail, only time will tell. Mine lasted, as I showed you, about a year and a half, close to 2 years, and it started failing on me. So that's the only bad thing about this tank. I purchased this yesterday because all the vape shops I called around to, they didn't have the Valyrian 3 tank. So my only option would have been to order it online. But I called another vape shop that's close to where I work at, and they had one in stock, so I was able to pick this one up. That's why I kind of got the multi-colored, chameleon-colored one right here. Now, let's do a comparison, and this is going to be a real quick comparison. This is the Geek Vape Zeus coil. This is the Valyrian 3 coil. The Valyrian 3 coil is at least double, if not triple the size of this Geek Vape Zeus coil. What does that mean? If you are a chain vapor, like I am, you're going to want to go with this Valyrian 3 coil, without a doubt. Or the Valyrian 3 tank, should I say. Because I actually use the Valyrian 2 coil because they have a version that goes from 90 to 100. The Valyrian 3 coil goes from 80 to 90. And I like to actually vape at 90. So I'd rather go on the high end and have 90 be my low. And I can go up higher if I so choose to. But I actually bought this tank yesterday. And I bought an additional coil, which was an 80 to 90 coil. That coil did not last 1 day of me chain vaping. Because you can see how small it is. Now, I just put this coil in there this morning, and you can already see where it's starting to turn brown. So this coil probably wasn't going to last me about another day, maybe 2 at the most. With the Valyrian coils, I can get at least a week. 1 bottle of vape juice can survive 1 coil. So if I go to the vape shop and I get a coil and a fresh bottle of vape juice, it'll last me about a week. That same coil will be able to last throughout the life of a bottle of vape juice, 100 mils. So like a vape juice bottle like this, the Valyrian coils can last the entirety of this bottle. Whether you are a chain vapor and you'll vape this up in a week, or if you're more of a conservative vapor and it'll last you 2 weeks. But with me being a chain vapor, one of these coils will last me an entire bottle of vape juice, which is very, very impressive. Because look at all the cotton and surface area that you have. So that's the most important thing, is that the Valyrian 3 is for chain vapors. The second thing that I don't like about this is the airflow. It only got 2 slots. And me, I like the 3 slot, and I like all my slots all the way open. I like maximum airflow so I can blow big clouds. So that's another thing that you'll like about the Valyrian. It has 3 slots for airflow, and you get a good loose airflow. And that's what I like. Another thing I don't like about this, and I can show you right now. Okay, so you got the twist top. You got the little twist bottom right here. This is what I don't like. Is that it makes it difficult to pull this apart. You see how I was just able to take that off like that? You can't really separate this and clean it how you want to. And every time when I change a coil, I like to break it down, clean it out, take a paper towel, dry it up, and just keep it nice and clean. Take some hot water, run through everything. And with the Valyrian, it makes it very easy for you to be able to clean it out after you change a coil. As you can see, once I take this apart, you can see how it breaks down. You got this one part right there. You can run water, dry it out, dry all that up. And you got your glass right here. You can run hot water through your glass, dry that up with a paper towel. Then you also can get down in there. Run some hot water through there, dry that up with a paper towel. So that's how I do it. Whenever I change a coil out, I go through a whole cleaning process, clean everything up. And with the Valyrian tank, you can break it down into 3 easy to clean compartments. I mean, just everything about the Valyrian 3 tank is what you want in a vape tank, just to keep it simple. If the only thing good I can say about me buying this Geek Vape Zeus tank yesterday is I got me a good little backup tank. And more importantly, I actually had a chance to use these 810 chimney style drip tips, because as you can see, the Valyrian takes 510, so this won't fit inside of there. But the Geek Vape takes 810, so I finally had a chance to use these. I probably had these for about a year and a half, and I never had a chance to use it. I had a chance to use it yesterday, and I absolutely love this style of drip tip so much that I just ordered a 510 version for the Valyrian tank directly from Element Vape. So that'll be here sometime soon. So I really like this right here. So if the only good thing I could say about me purchasing this yesterday is I got me a decent backup tank, and more importantly, I had a chance to actually use this drip tip, so I can know that I like it, and this is the kind of drip tip that I want to use, this chimney style. So with that being said, I mean, that's basically all I got to say. And you know what? Why not go ahead and set that Valyrian tank up so we can get a good vape off of it? Show you how good of a cloud you can get with that Valyrian tank. Let me pause the video, and we'll be back once I set it up. Alright, let's go ahead and close out this video by getting a vape on our newly purchased Valyrian 3 tank. Now I do want to say this. I got the 80 to 85 coil in there that came with the tank. I didn't want to use my Valyrian 2 90 to 100 coil for this juice because I really don't like this juice right here. I think I'm going to go back to my juice head peach pear or the Slapple. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get us a quick vape. We got it at 85 watts, which is the max for this coil. It's reading at 0.37, which is actually reading kind of high. This coil should be at 0.32, but it's reading at 0.37. And that's another thing too, before I get a quick vape on this. That's the only thing I don't like about this Geek Vape mod, is it don't let you adjust the ohms. So if it's reading at 3.7, that's just what you gotta do. The only thing you can do is kind of unscrew it so it won't register. Hit that, screw it back down, and hope that when you hit it right there, that it stays. See how I jump back up? So that's the only thing I don't like about this mod from Geek Vape. I think this is the L200, the one that takes the 21700 batteries, the bigger one. Is you can't adjust the ohms. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Now on the Smock mods, it allows you to adjust the ohms, but on this one, you can't adjust the ohms. So that's the only thing I don't like. With that being said, let's go and get a quick vape on it. I love that 3 airflows. I am a big fan of open airflow, a lot of cloud, very unrestrictive. You can actually hear it when I'm vaping how unrestrictive it is. That's what I like right there. So, what can you learn from this video? If you are a chain vapor and you want an unrestricted flow and you want a coil that can last you the life of a bottle of e-juice, go ahead and get the Valyrian 3 coil and tank. Best option that you can buy. Y'all be blessed, be safe, I'm out.